Hello everyone, welcome to my corner of the world. Today I have a fun fold to share with you. It's a Christmas theme one, but it would work. This fold would work for any type of occasion. And so basically it kind of opens like this, and you can see that there's kind of lots of fresh air all around here. So let me get started on showing you how I made the card. So you'll need to cut yourself a piece of cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 11. So I cut the first piece. I cut this piece off at 7 1/4, and then I scored it, you can just see, at 5 1/2 here. Then the other piece left over, well, I cut 1 3/4. Now that's the same size as this piece here. So this is going to be the bottom piece of the card here, this piece here. And then the piece that's left is going to be the upright piece. So you get your full card just out of half a sheet of paper. So I'm just going to put my fold in here. And then I've got some designer series paper. Now this is from the beautiful Poinsettia Place designer series paper. You can see I don't have an awful lot left. I've used a whole bunch of it. It's such a nice paper. And these bits are 4 inches by 1.5 inches. So you can actually get 12 cards out of a 12 by 12 piece of paper. So I'm just going to attach these 2 pieces to my card base, and I'm using liquid adhesive, but you can use whatever you prefer. And then the second piece. All right. So that's my base done. And now we're going to work on the other decorative pieces. I'll pop that up there. All right, so my stamp set today is the gift wrapped. Love these bows, and I've used the Very Merry Christmas sentiment, and I'm using this bow here, the little holly leaves, and then I'm also using this one here. Now it does have a coordinating punch, the bow builder punch here, and I have made my bow ahead of time, and I just heat embossed this onto a piece of cherry cobbler card with gold embossing powder and cut it out with the punch. Now I have other videos that show you how to emboss, and if you follow the link at the bottom of this, below this video, it'll take you to my blog, and I'll have a link to my embossing videos there. So to do my stamping decoration, I'm using cherry cobbler ink for this part, and as I say, I'm choosing the Very Merry Christmas. Now it is slightly wider than the piece of cardstock, but I'm going to position it so that the Christmas fits, but I'm just losing a bit of this tail, and I'm not worried about that at all. And then I've got Old Olive, and I've chosen Old Olive because it's one of the colours in my designer series paper. I could have chosen this one. I think that's Garden Green, but I decided I would go with the Old Olive. And I'm just going to randomly stamp the little holly leaves over my piece of cardstock. Now this is, let's see how much smaller. Well, you can see this is 4 1/4 by a smidge under 2 inches that was left. And so this is about about an 1/8, quarter of an inch short all round. Again, the dimensions will be in my blog if you follow the link below. And then I've got my piece of card that's going to go inside, and I'm just going to put a little green there, and then with the bow stamp here, and then my envelope, I'm going to put the little bow on my envelope. And that's all my stamping complete. All right, so now we're down to assembly. So I'm going to go back to this, my base card, and some liquid adhesive. I'm making sure it's the right way up. I'm going to put that there. And then the same for this piece. This is the upright piece that's got your greeting on. Like that. And I'm going to put a dimensional on each corner. Not in the middle, because if I do that, it will show, because this bit is visible. So I'm just going to put one on each corner. And the first two I'm going to take off are the top two. And I'm just going to position it so that it's off center, but as level as I can make it there and there. And then I'm going to take this piece, making sure that the flowers are the right way up. And I'm just going to line it up on the base of the other card and take these dimensionals, backing off those dimensionals. So I'll just go back again just to make sure everything. And then I'm just going to pop that down and press firmly. And now I know everything is squared up. All my edges are in the right place. And then with my bow, I've got just a 1/2 dimensional on the back of that one. And I'm going to pop it at a jaunty angle. And one of the things is I noticed my stamping was a bit off here. So I'm just going to position it so that it's not quite so obvious, like that. And then my final flourish, I'm going to use I'm going to use one of the large rhinestones for the middle of my bow, like that. And then I've got some red ones, and I'm just going to dot a couple of red ones just to add a bit more sparkle. There, I think that'll do. So there we have a really pretty unusual sort of design for a Christmas card, but certainly it's impressive. I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, give me some thumbs up. If you haven't yet subscribed to my YouTube blog, go ahead and do that, and then you'll get notified every time I have a new video showing. Okay, well, thanks very much for joining me today. Look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.